Welcome to the Sexual Magnetism course. This course is designed to help you transform you into a sexually magnetic person. What does this mean? We all heard the stories, and probably even met a few men, who seem to get the attraction of women anywhere they go. It's like they have honey on their bodies and attracts women to them. They could be just sitting down on some bar or cafe, and yet they are approached by women out of nowhere. I've met my share of these people, and most likely so have you. Some of them could be handsome or have some physical attributes that stand out like models, that's true, but this only happens with a few of them. How about those that aren't any more beautiful than me or you? What's the reason then? They aren't more beautiful, they aren't more intelligent, they aren't richer, so what's the real reason? These men, whether they consciously know it or not, have a distinct sexual magnetism that attracts people to them. Most likely, they haven't developed this consciously. No, this was something that they developed unconsciously throughout their lives, for one reason or the other. Just like some people are great at math or great at athletics, somehow they develop it. And until now, no one really created it. All the other seduction courses and Get Good with Women courses offer you techniques to handle the interaction part with techniques and methods and some about the mind part on confidence and mindset. But no one really focused on the true energetic part, about attracting women to you, about developing this honey in your body, this instant attraction. Not because you look a certain different way or because you said something clever. No, because that's the way you are and the way your energy is displayed. This course, from the beginning to the end, is all about creating sexual energy that attracts women to you ever since they lay eyes on you. Because, as you probably know, women unconsciously and oftentimes consciously decide if they want to sleep with you in less than 30 seconds after they meet you. In case you haven't thought about it, that's enough time to say, "Hello, how are you?" or probably a look exchange from afar, and that's it. They immediately know it. There's still some game to be played after it, of course, the seduction game, but then your only job is to continue to increase this attraction and pretty much not screw it up. If you accomplish that, the seduction is done. Well, if you don't have this initial attraction, your job is a lot harder. And yes, you need much more work to get the attraction. While by developing a sexual magnetism, you'll get a much more rewarding interaction, and certainly much less frustrating, when you already have some attraction and your only job is to increase it. Keep in mind that we still have our animal instincts inside of us, and that's exactly how the sexual game is played in the animal kingdom, and that's why we still decide the same way. By using the sexual magnetism, we are appealing not to the women conscious mind. No, it's something deep and unconscious where she just feels sexual attraction towards you. Personality and common interests and so on, this all comes later if you want. If not, you can maintain only that sexual attraction. During this course, you'll discover a whole new things about sexuality, sexual energy, about the energy in any interaction, and a whole load of things that by mastering them, you'll be able to develop a powerful sexual magnetism in yourself. Before you start, there's a few things that are important for you to know about the course. This course is designed for graduates of the 10 steps of inner power and self-confidence. It's designed for those who already have healthy levels of confidence and at least some personal magnetism. I won't address too much about confidence issues and inner power issues here. We can't focus on everything at once, and that's why we have different courses, and on this one, we need to focus on the necessary steps to develop sexual magnetism. Confidence, inner power is for another course. In fact, there are more skills and concepts important for inner power, like dissociation, leading others, and so on, so we won't discuss it here. We'll assume that you have a well-rounded self-confidence since it's necessary to develop sexual magnetism. If you don't, please check out the 10 steps to confidence since this course addresses specifically that. This course will have 4 distinct modules, each of them developing on top of the other and giving you each time more sexual magnetism. The first module will work on your overall general attitude and the working of your mind to become a master seducer. A master seducer has a totally distinct set of mind traits from a normal person. This goes as fundamentally to basic workings of the mind, but not only. In this module, we'll go into deep work into mental states, intention, emotional control, and skill development. This kind of work makes a world of difference when you're out in the interaction. The first step is a deeper mental work along the lines of the charisma school style. So as you know, very practical techniques that develop your sexual magnetism in ways that you cannot find anywhere else. Next, we'll move on to the seducer's energy. This will change the energy that you emanate into a powerful sexual energy. This is where you'll learn the explosive sexual magnetism technique and overall develop your sexual energy in the way that everyone around you feels this new energy. If you've met a good seducer, you know for a fact that it doesn't feel the same way as a normal person, right? Have you felt the difference? There's really something quite different from your everyday Joe. You can't really put your finger on what it is. But now you know what it is. It's a very distinct energy, a magnetism, or in this case, a sexual magnetism. In this module, you'll start to develop that same sexual energy that you feel from them. On the third module, you'll learn specifically what to do when you're in front of a woman, how to understand the general energy of the interaction, what to actually generate more sexual energy, and so on. This will take into account what you learn in the other two modules and put them into good use on a practical setting. What really stands out from this module is the understanding of a general energy of the interaction. You'll develop a sensitivity to knowing very well what's happening in all interactions around you and what the woman in front of you is really feeling. This part is priceless, and as you can imagine, you can use this on all areas of your life for fun and profit. Finally, the last module are the sexual magnetism challenges. You'll have 10 progressive sexual magnetism challenges to do out in a real world. This will put into use everything that you learn in this course and solidify your understanding of it. This is the ultimate step, and it's also the ultimate test, since you won't complete it unless you are following specifically what it was taught on the other modules. The challenges are constructed in a way that you absolutely need to have done the other exercises and the other modules in order to be successful at them. In other words, you won't pass if you haven't done your homework. This will put you face to face with a lot of different women in a lot of different situations that put to test your magnetic ability, as well as increasing it even more with each challenge. After you are done with it, your sexual magnetism will have increased tenfold without a doubt. In short, attitude development, sexual energy, learning how to handle interactions, doing your challenges is the core of this program. As you can see, it's a very solid and complete course that handle the main areas of sexual magnetism.